detective thrill me.
Thanks for joining us. We're barreling towards the conclusion of the Nightmare on Elm Street franchise. We reached film number 7, Wes Craven's New Nightmare, which we will cover today. But before we get to that, Jared, I have a short list, but I did go and watch Jack O.
Ooh, yes.
Unfortunately, the only one I could find had the riff tracks.
Yeah, yeah.
But that was highly amusing.
It was, yeah.
It was the only good thing about it.
Agreed.
It was shocking. It's right up there with some of the worst shit that's been made.
Yeah.
But I think the riff tracks makes it palatable. Kind of gives it this kind of like cultish kind of addition. But yeah, I mean, the fact that someone called it a shit pickle and the bloke who directed it took umbrage with that is, you should just take that shit on the chin, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, just go, yeah, it's a fucking shit pickle, all right.
Well, when you're cutting together portions from different movies just to squeeze in dead actors, 2 dead actors.
What I love about that is it Carradine?
Yeah.
He doesn't even speak.
Oh, yeah. Well, they were like, yeah, the reason he's, I think Joe Bob said, yeah, he passed away and they just had the footage there. So the reason his character doesn't speak is Fred, Ol and Ray, I think, just had it and said, chuck it in there. Chuck it in there.
Fucking hell. Yeah, it's terrible stuff.
Yeah, terrible.
I watched the 3rd episode of Welcome to Derry.
Yep. How's it travelling?
Yeah, look, it's still okay. I'm still okay. I'm still on board with it. I'm trying to get to 4 and 5 because that's where I think Pennywise come into play.
Yeah.
But I just haven't had time.
You're a busy man.
I am a busy man. But the most interesting one, which was my last one, was I watched Good Boy.
Yes.
On Shudder.
Yep.
I really liked it.
Yeah.
I thought it could have been a fucking shit show, but it felt 70 minutes.
Yeah.
The whole conceit of the dog point of view, and basically the whole movie being kind of built around the dog's personality and shit, it actually worked.
Yeah.
And was creepy in moments. A couple of really good jump scares where they kind of got you at the right point.
Yeah.
Plus, I just loved the fact that it all came back to the dog's loyalty. And it's, it was sad, but it was also kind of like uplifting somewhat. You had the dog just refused to fucking leave the bloke. And I thought some of that was just great. Yeah. The dog was fucking awesome too.
The dog was excellent. I thought what was going on around the dog wasn't super interesting, to be all that honest.
No, it was a little bit repetitive.
Yeah,
too.
But the way it was directed was really good. Like, even when the dog wasn't the subject of the shot, it was like you're still shooting it from down low and we're still not seeing people's faces. We're only seeing the lower half of their bodies. Yeah. And I thought that stuff was good, and the dog was excellent. So for any fucking dog lover, there's plenty to latch onto there.
I believe it was shot over 3 years. It's actually their dog.
Yes,
so
it is.
It wasn't a dog that was trained to do it. Yeah.
Yeah. But the dog, like, the strength of the whole thing is the amount of fucking emotions you actually wring out of the dog, and the amount of times you look at the dog and you understand exactly what it's thinking.
Yes.
Like, I thought that stuff was great. So yeah, it was for something that I felt was not super strong around it. The conceit of the movie is so well done that it's very worthwhile.
Works well, yeah.
Yeah.
What about yourself? Did you have a long list of
reasonable list, not a huge list. Firstly, glad to be back on fucking, calmer waters again after fucking 3 to 4 movies of very, very rough seas.
Yeah, I think it's pretty fair that this one would be considered calm.
Yeah. I mean, Freddy's Dead was where the fucking, the storm is raging. We're on the boat looking at each other going, I don't know if we're going to make it through this.
I'd rather jump overboard.
I don't know if we're going to make it through
fucking drowned.
That's right.
This is the thing.
So it's, we're back on calmer waters, which is good.
I mean, Jared, it tells you something when you say a movie directed by Rennie Harlan was considered reasonably calm in comparison to some shit that came after it.
Exactly, yeah. So, I'm onto a few things. I've been watching a lot of The Traitors. The TV show.
Oh, is that a
It's a reality
show?
Yeah, yeah.
That's
It's
not
actually
usually
really
your
good.
bag.
No, it's not. But I just kept hearing about how good it was, and then they're all on Paramount, so I don't have to fucking cop any ads if I decide to watch them.
Yeah.
It's actually really good. It's a lot quicker than shit like Survivor because it's. I mean, you'll have an episode where the people that are trying to figure shit out are voting each other out, but then if there's, the traitors will also get to murder someone on the night. So you're knocking two people off an episode, or you're hanging it over. So the start of the episode, you find out who got murdered, and then we're knocking. So it's fucking a brisk pace. But it's also, you know what I appreciate about it? It cuts out the bullshit. We haven't got anyone yet that's in there going, oh yeah, I'm a fucking long-time Survivor fan, so I'm going to play the game, and that involves fucking making all these alliances and they're backstabbing everyone. It's genuinely a bunch of people that appear to really like each other's company and fucking just understand that, hey, I really like this person, but for the purpose of the game, we're going to murder this person.
And there's no stories, Jared.
Yeah.
So I was a fucking albino and I struggled with life.
And unfortunately, I think we're going to get there because I saw the first episode of the Australian... Australia, of course, we fucked it up. Australia did one. Australia did one that was reality royalty or someone. People that have been on, and the first bloke was that Luke Tockies from Survivor, who's king of. Oh yeah, he's super popular, but he runs with my theory of to really win Survivor, you actually have to enjoy backstabbing people and shit like that. You've got to be. My theory is the people that win Survivor are the same sort of the people that fucking are wishing a zombie apocalypse would hit tomorrow, so they could just be out and out with fucking. I'm just gonna fucking take everything from everyone and all that sort of shit. There's it, and I think I've been proven correct in a couple of instances where people that have won have demonstrated they've got a couple of screws loose down the track. The Traders has avoided that so far, which I like.
I think that's coming up, do you?
There are a lot of people that are treating each other really well, and they make a point to show these people going, look, I love you, but I think, and giving people real fucking credit for the shit that they're doing in the show, but then saying,
I got to kill
I think you might be a traitor. They just keep throwing curveballs. At the moment, I would much prefer to watch it than many others. So I kicked off with the English one. So I'm going to do a bit of a run through of the Americans and the Australians, and once we get into America's got Boston Rob in there. Of course, he's going to play it like that. I can see it going pear shaped, but right now.
Okay.
It's avoiding the fucking pitfalls that I just hate about reality TV and why I don't watch it.
Okay.
Because I've gotten to a point where I've said many a time, I'm just not going to watch this show because I know all these people are assholes.
Yeah,
basically.
And unfortunately, most of them are.
Yeah. So that was the first one. I watched Locked on Amazon
Is that the one
Prime.
with Bill Skarsgård?
Bill Skarsgård and Anthony Hopkins is mostly his voice, a little bit of the man himself. Not good. Not good. It's another one of these ones like, we've spoken about many times.
The idea could have been good.
Yeah, well, another one like, Buried. Things like Buried where you've got to rely heavily on some strong shit going on in that car because you're sitting in the car for a while without much going on other than conversation. The biggest pitfall is the entire run through the movie. I just kept thinking about, I'm still on Hopkins' side here.
Okay.
They're supposed to make you empathise with this petty crook because he's busted into a car because he needs cash or whatever. Whereas Hopkins' backstory kind of gets you thinking, well, fuck, you can see why he might be a little bit pissed off and this sort of stuff. And they never really swing it too much. So unfortunately, basically, it's like, they set it up from the get-go. Oh, yeah, it's a petty crook, but he's got a family. He's got a daughter. Well, I don't give a fuck if he's an arsehole. It's kind of...
Well, you can have a daughter all your life.
Yeah. There's been many arseholes with daughters.
But when you break into my car, I don't give a fuck about your daughter.
That's correct. I'm still a little heated about
that. Yeah. Like, I don't... When you say to me, I've got a daughter, I don't go, oh, shit, sorry, mate. Okay, take whatever I've got.
That's right. So that, to me, that was the biggest issue with it. I watched Little Evil.
Little Evil.
Yeah.
Was that the one on Netflix?
It is.
Adam
After going
Scott?
back, I didn't realise it was Eli Craig. So after watching Clown in a Cornfield again and thinking about I was going to possibly go back to Tucker and Dale, he mentioned this one. I was like, shit, I've been meaning to watch that. I didn't realise it was his.
How was it?
So it was okay. It was had a few chuckles in it. The concept is pretty cool. It's just basically The Omen, but this guy's a stepdad that's stepping into the fucking onto the scene with the stepchild being Damien, basically. Yeah. So, it's all right. It rings a few laughs out of it without being great. From there, I thought it was about time that I visited my old friend Chev Chelios.
Did you?
I did.
Because just a minute ago on my Instagram feed, it came up with his first ever role, dancing like a fucking penis in some music video in the 90s in his crackers.
I remember that one. Yeah.
Surely that's more deeper than Chef Chelios.
Yes, correct.
Chef Chelios, is that Crank?
Yeah, Crank, and I watched Crank.
Crank was all right, wasn't it?
Look, it's entertaining. I mean, it's fucking silly, and you can tell the whole way through, you can tell the writers and directors are sitting there fucking slapping each other's backs, going, this is so fucking cool.
Yeah.
It's so fucking edgy and all this sort of shit. But it's not really, but it's mildly entertaining for the whole run.
Yeah.
Surprisingly homophobic for a movie that contains a cross-dresser. And like, Chelios is tossing out a lot of that stuff. And Statham needs to be questioned about this one. Especially given, as you said, that first role would place him. You would be mistaken. Sorry, you wouldn't look out of place.
That was directed by a couple of blokes who they had a couple of movies around that time.
Yeah.
Gamer was another one.
Yes.
Fucking Ghost Rider.
Yep.
Yeah, they came on the scene with some sort of fancy shit. I bet you they haven't made fucking jack shit since.
Well, apparently, I think their shooting style was like they had two cameras going from different places, but they were both moving the whole time.
It's ridiculous.
It looks shit because they filmed it on digital reasonably early in the piece. But so you look at it now, it kind of looks like it's filmed on a fucking Handycam or an iPhone or something. Like it doesn't look great, but there's a bit of entertainment to be had there. I watched Manborg, which is Stephen Kostansky and the Astron 6 guys doing a bit of kind of like a Robo-Coffee sort of.
Yeah, how's Manborg?
There's a bit of Mortal Kombat sort of shit mixed in there. One of them's bugging on an Australian accent that is extremely bad, and he's supposed to be, I believe. But
Kostansky can be up and down.
Yeah, well, it's got a lot of stop motion, and I believe it was mostly done in a garage. On a green screen. So you look at it going, fucking hell, like it's pretty low rent. But then when you hear, it was basically all done in a garage it's pretty impressive. It shows off the skills of these guys, and you can always tell when you watch their stuff that they're having a lot of fun making it.
Yeah. And
they're not too concerned about basically just making it for a bit of fun. And it's the majority of the time the audience has fun with it too. So yeah, I think it only went for about 65 minutes too. I watched Spawn. I went back to it.
I went to the cinema for that. Took a couple of my mates.
It sucks, doesn't it?
They wanted to fucking lynch me. They wanted to fucking lynch me for it.
It's one of those things where you look at it and you're like, if you knew this was what the effects looked like, why did you fucking lean in? They didn't even fucking lean in. They fucking raced headlong, charging through doors.
If I remember correctly, and you know, I'd have to do a bit of research, but I think it cost like $40 fucking million, and it was in the hands of a first time director.
Yeah.
Who had a fucking background in visual effects.
Yes.
And I'm like, and yet you produce this?
Yep.
Like. And it was just back in those days where the fucking studios were so stupid. Like, you don't give that kind of money to someone who doesn't have anything to back up.
Yeah. Yeah, look, I've been a Jai White supporter for a while and suggested he needs to get into better movies.
Well, you wanted his
Even Jai White came out smelling pretty badly in this one. Like, no one comes out
Does
looking good.
anyone come out on
Nobody comes out looking good.
Martin Sheen?
John Leguizamo, I think he wishes that, I mean, that poor bastard ate fucking a slice of pizza, for real, ate a slice of pizza with fucking worms and shit on it. Let's talk about suffering for your art, and the art fucking sucked in the end. So, the poor bastard probably wishes that he could just kind of Men in Black us all with a little, make everyone forget that it ever happened, because it's fucking terrible. Now, I mentioned to you that I was going to watch this. I watched a few docos. I kicked it off with The Truth About Juicy Smollett.
That fucking dildo.
I thought this was going to be him coming clean.
No.
The bloke is still saying he had nothing to do with it. No. I watched the entire thing, and then towards the end, classic Netflix, what they've done with a couple of these now is they whip together the last fucking 15 minutes and put together this
Conspiracy.
That, here's some other footage and here's two other witnesses. There was legitimately two other witnesses that said they saw white guys in balaclavas. So there is something there, but they kind of just briefly touch on that. But then they start running with, you know that the Chicago PD's got a history of, treating black people badly. And I'm sitting there going, no shit, it's America. Just about every fucking police department
every state in the fucking country.
Yeah, that's a problem across the board. Okay, how does that relate to this one?
You got per capita more African Americans, haven't you?
We looked at everyone involved, and they all had these fucking collection of complaints, and they paid out all this money. And again, you didn't dig into that. You didn't tell me what the complaints were. You're just expecting me to tie it all to this. Yeah, I believe that, police work is something you can do where you're doing it with the best intentions, to the best of your ability, maybe not even making mistakes in certain instances or making a lot of mistakes, but you're dealing with people who are crooks, and you're dealing with, not all the time, but you will get complaints against you just for malicious reasons.
Yeah.
So they didn't dig into any of that. The one they did dig into was the fucking chief of police who got canned 2 days before retirement because he was found drunk in his car. And I'm like, okay, that's something worth touching on. But again, I don't necessarily think that compromises.
But what's that got to do with that case?
Correct.
He was drunk in his car.
Yes. And prior to that, this bloke has come across better than anyone in the doco because he's just fucking out and out. They're like, what do you think of this? I thought it was a bunch of bullshit. What do you think of Juicy Smollett? I think he's a fucking narcissist and the man's got problems and all this sort of stuff. Like, he's very direct and he's kind of putting it forward. So he was the one that got done. And so I'm like, okay, well, you can't just mention that for a minute. I mean, police work is probably one of those things where you're going to have a significant amount of people dealing with fucking PTSD and shit like that. So you didn't talk about any of that. You just talked about, okay, the man was found drunk behind the wheel. Okay, that's a problem. But how does it relate to this case? Did it compromise? Is there proof that it compromised the case?
To this case because it's a Netflix documentary.
Lo and behold, the independent investigative reporter who's got the axe to grind and is putting all this forward, producer on the doco. So who's compromised? Whose message is compromised? And funnily enough, the piece of evidence they bring, they're like, there's another bit of footage. So they show the footage of the supposed, the two brothers, the African brothers. They show it to about 4 people at the end. A couple of them go, oh yeah, that's a white person. A couple of them go, oh, I don't know, looks like it could be a black person. The brothers go, yeah, that's me and my brother. And so they're showing it to different people, none of who can tell what it actually is. Because it's not super clear and it's not.
Yeah.
So I don't know. By the end of it, I was like, it's a bunch of bullshit and Juicy's as guilty as fucking as anyone.
But Jared, what do I say to you? We should not be fucking giving this dipshit a fucking platform.
Yeah, yeah.
When are we going to learn as a society that the burden of proof is in the court system, not in the fucking media?
Yeah, correct.
Right? So it doesn't matter how much shit people put out there. We shouldn't have these things because you know what? It went through a process.
Yeah.
The outcome of that is the outcome.
It's interesting, but I hate when we go in and we're like, okay, well, here we're just going to toss this out because this is what people want. And we know that's what Netflix do. They don't look at it and go, this is pretty strong. It's not the fucking Thin Blue Line where they went and fucking, relitigated a case that had legitimate issues and had shit to back it up, Yeah. They didn't ask those questions. They're just putting this shit forward without challenging the evidence that they're bringing forward. It's like, it gives me the shit. So, yeah, it wasn't a great viewing experience. No. Although if you watch it, you got to wait for the credits and watch the Osadero brothers, who are the 2 African guys that I believe firmly Juicy's paid to beat him up, try to name their book. They're right. They're talking about the things they did afterwards. And they're like, we got a book coming out. It's called the story of and the same brother keeps looking. He's like, what the fuck's it called again? And the brother says it. And he goes, right, we got a book coming out. It's called. He fucks it up again. His brother's correcting him. Oh my god, it's fucking awesome. God. Oh, the other part when I burst out laughing. So Jesse asked them to turn the body cams off when they got there. Because he did. Reasonable.
No, that's not reasonable.
Reasonable request because he said, I'm a famous person, I don't want this shit getting out. Okay, that probably indicates that, you might be a bit of a narcissist. But it also indicates that maybe you don't want some of this shit seen. But he was wearing the noose. He goes, yeah, I'll put it back on in their apartment because I wanted them to get the strong visual. I'm like, are you fucking kidding? If this was legitimately a traumatic thing for you, you're not taking the noose home and you're not putting it back on so the police can see it.
No.
That looked very theatrical, Jesse.
Yes. But also, any good cop would be like, no, I'm not turning the body cam off. Because if I turn the body cam off, there's now questions as to what I've said to you.
Yeah.
And what I cannot protect myself.
Correct. And I don't know the legalities of that. I don't know if they have to turn it off if someone asks, but I don't believe
believe they should. They have to.
Yeah,
yeah. Well, Jared, in Australia, you would not be turning the body cam off. Yeah. In America, fuck knows what you do.
Oh.
Because that place wouldn't,
And this is the thing. This is the backup for when one of these
different states that have different laws and stuff. It'd be a bit of a minefield, I'd say.
Yeah. So that was that. Spent a bit of time on that, but it was quite. Look, I had to laugh at some points of it. And I was in 100% agreement with the bloke that got fired when every time they'd come to a point, they'd fucking go back to him and he's saying it's bullshit.
Yeah.
I was agreeing with him. Anyway, I also watched Trainwreck, P.I. Mums, which you mentioned to me. I did cop the part where the GPS is going, you have to turn left. I want to turn right. Okay, it'll correct itself.
And that bloke who kept fucking inserting himself in.
That was mildly amusing.
But it was
all
fucking
in all,
crap.
It was a piece of shit. I don't even know why they did it.
But it was about nothing.
Yeah.
It was about nothing.
They needed to talk to that guy.
I know.
They needed to talk to one of those two guys.
I think the guy's a fucking flog.
Yeah.
It's like, well, but that's the guy that you get laughs out of if you're gonna do that shit.
Yep. Yep. And the last one I watched, which was actually all right, was I watched Johnny Football as well, which wasn't too bad. I think we've spoken about that before. My feelings are pretty much the same. The guy had a bit of natural talent, but just wasn't in a position for a few reasons to want to put the work in and see where he could take it. I mean, he's the type of guy who could have lasted. If he was a great locker room guy, he could have hung around the NFL for 5 years just on what he'd done in college.
But this is the thing. This is what I think it should paint it for me. He had incredible natural ability. Yes, the bipolar hurt because he wasn't aware that he had it.
Yeah.
And he didn't get treatment.
Yeah, but he also didn't want to listen to people that were telling him to stop doing this.
He didn't get any treatment, so he wasn't so some of the bad decision making potentially came out of that he wasn't treated for bipolar.
Yeah.
But the thing that I saw from it was he was in classic fucking style. He became hot shit in college.
Yeah.
And he believed his own bullshit.
Yes.
And then when he got to the NFL, he realised, fuck, I'm actually not that good.
Yeah.
I was great in college.
Everything he put out of it.
So he didn't then knuckle down and say, you know what, I need to work to get my minutes. I need to work to showcase I can do this.
Yeah.
He just thought, oh, fuck it then.
I mean, obviously basketball's more our field, but I look at NFL and I think, if I'm comparing it to basketball, someone like Kwame Brown had a fucking 10-year NBA career because, maybe he wasn't as good as they thought he might be coming out, but he worked hard and made himself a decent role player. It's a busts like fucking James Wiseman or guys like that who don't live up, they still knock out 5-6 year careers if they're putting in the work.
Yeah.
Because people are still willing. There's usually a second team that's willing to take a gamble on, we can get him pretty cheap.
But Jared,
and then,
good locker room, good fucking locker room guy finds a spot.
Yeah, that's right.
Finds a niche.
Right. I believe if he was a different personality and a really hard worker, he could have squeezed out 4 years in the NFL.
Yeah.
Not burned out in 2. Yeah. One thing I will say for him is he was pretty upfront. It was interesting to watch that he was just basically just telling it how it was and didn't seem to have like a huge chip on his shoulder or anything like that.
But it's hard to have that.
Yeah. But also going and doing illegal autograph signings and earning lots of money while you're in college. Good for you.
Yeah.
Fucking those pricks were.
No, they were getting fucking
making
screwed.
Bank off you.
And the fact that he couldn't use his own likeness and shit, to make some money.
Yeah.
And he went and did it anyway on the side. That's all. That's perfectly fine.
Yeah, if he's in college now, he's making a couple of million bucks.
Yeah, exactly. And so
deservedly
so.
Fair play to you, Johnny.
Yeah.
So I watched that, and the last doc I watched, which wasn't bad, was Who Killed the Montreal Expos, which was the baseball one. Reminded me a little bit of remember that Sonics documentary.
Oh yeah.
I can't remember what it was called, but we watched it on YouTube a few years back.
Yeah.
About the Seattle Supersonics. It was similar because they talked to fans, they talked to radio personalities, the people that were covering the teams. They talked to a couple of the players involved, like on both sides. And the thing that I appreciated was there was an element of sort of celebration about the good times, but we weren't fucking really choosing a side.
Mm-hmm.
Like David Sampson, who I've seen in the media a bit, he was a general manager at the time and he was the stepson of the owner who took it over and then people think kind of, undermined everyone and sold the team, like flipped it in a few years. They put him on there and basically they don't fucking run over the guys. They just kind of let them put their word out. They have someone saying what they think these guys did, and they let them say, "Well, this is our side of things," and it's kind of good to watch.
Okay.
So I thought that was a reasonable viewing, that one.
Mm-hmm.
And the last thing I watched was the Chinese version of Anaconda that came out last year.
The Chinese version.
It popped up on Tubi. So.
Of Anaconda.
Yes.
The Ice Cube, Jennifer Lopez movie from the...
Yes.
Made perfectly famous by John Voight. But other than that...
Correct. Yeah, it wasn't bad. Bad. It's not fantastic. I would still say, on balance, if you ask me to go across, I still think Hunt for the Blood Orchid is probably still at the top of the pile.
Yeah, I think so.
But it was a bit of fun. It was interesting to see it from a different perspective. Like they were sort of so often you watch these and there's kind of lost in translation stuff. It's not like you're getting the subtitles, but sometimes they're condensing it or just it doesn't always come out exactly what's going on. But it's kind of like it's like a group of sort of performers that are on this guy's taking them on a boat to go somewhere else, and they get the whole guy coming along on the river, who's kind of the Johnny Voight.
He's fucking racking out a shitful accent, is he?
He may as well be. But yeah, it was okay. It was a bit of fun.
Because I do not have high hopes for the version that's coming up with Jack Black and Paul Rudd. The film, the trailer looked absolutely abysmal. I fucking question the sanity of those two.
Yeah, they're up against it. It
doesn't look like there's no reason for it.
I didn't laugh in the trailer.
Not once.
No.
Not once.
Unlike a Naked Gun where I was tittering away like an idiot.
But yeah, I've got high hopes. But look, all right, let's get stuck into Wes Craven's New Nightmare. Some quick information before we actually get into the film. It's written and directed by Wes Craven, and it stars Robert Englund, Heather Langenkamp,
and
Wes Craven himself, and
Johnny Saxon,
and Robert Shea,
as
themselves, with Robert Englund, of course, also playing Freddy Krueger,
and being told, tone it down a touch,
bring it down, for fuck's sake, bring it down,
Robert. Ease up.
There's nowhere else to go.
Ease up, brother.
Now, let's have a quick look at the financial side of it. The budget went from $11 million to $8 million. So you spent $8 million on this, which you spent $11 million on Freddy's Dead. Go to hell.
Paper mache effects are pretty pricey, I hear, Adam.
Box office, $19 million worldwide, which is a bit of a hit.
Yeah.
Because the last one made 34. We didn't know what we had
at the time. We didn't realise.
Yeah, Jared, fire this one up. Let's fire it up now because I'm going to go into a little bit of something I was thinking the other day. So we're underway. New Line Cinema logo.
Something you were thinking the other day. Have you thought since then, or just
I have. I've been thinking about it non-stop for the past couple of weeks.
Okay, excellent.
I've got some when we come to our discussion about ranking them again. There's some interesting thoughts I've got about the series when it comes to some of these ones that were in the mid portion. right? And it's kind of good to see Wes back.
Yeah. It looks like we're fucking constructing a Tin Man here or something. Yeah, RoboCop's just fixing himself up.
Interesting. This is one of the less successful things for me.
What?
The glove. The fucking glove. I do like the start here because it's reminiscent of the first movie.
Yeah.
You know, he's building the glove. He's
but
in a
clearly
room.
something a little different.
Yeah, slightly different.
I mean, it looks like
it's robotic.
Initially, it doesn't look like a boiler room. It looks like he's knocking up wood-fired pizzas in the back there.
Yeah. He's like, I got a pepperoni coming out. He's cutting his fucking hand off. Okay, so I like this. We also see that it's kind of like the latest sort of film. It's a special effects thing.
Yep.
But I like that. I do like it because it's kind of, you know, in keeping with what the first movie was. We've got Wes in the background doing his own, like he's actually acting. He is not a great actor, unfortunately.
No, it's not Wes' strong point.
No. Till I tell you how to act.
Chuck Terry, great blood.
Yeah. I do like the idea of like Heather Langenkamp being herself, and
yes,
like those things are good. There's some meta stuff that sort of was ahead of its time.
Yeah,
I would say.
Yeah. And I think, you know, as it gets further along, I think one of the strengths of the movie is it kind of encompasses some of Wes Craven's thoughts that he would put out there about horror movies and scary stuff.
Yeah. And I like here, we're kind of on the back. We're on the back lot of the film. You know, like it's. I like the idea of this type of start.
Yeah.
That it's not like your classic Freddy movie. And I believe Heather Langenkamp, side note, actually does own with her husband an effects company.
Yeah, she did meet someone on the Elm Street movies, didn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah, or something.
And now they run an effects company.
Yes.
So this is kind of in keeping with that little bit of kind of drawing in her actual life, which I like.
Now, come on, fellas. Your work's not up to scratch.
Oh,
that shit can't be going off on its own.
This is what happens when fucking RoboCop's in a Freddy movie. Look, again, I don't like the glove. I just don't. It does. I think it's one of the mistakes he made.
You think the glove?
This is kind of cool.
Yeah,
the fucking glove goes off.
Yeah.
It
Bit Evil Dead kind of work there.
Yeah.
Pizza's up. You think you think RoboCop hand, Chris Angel's pants, not quite the look that you want Freddy going for?
Not really. No. I think this is an era of Wes's in this film. Oh,
see, the effects there are good.
Yeah, they're quite good.
Green screen stuff coming from Freddy's Dead. I think the effects are.
And I like this. It just kind of fucking kills everyone. Like the sliding, the glove on its own. Dylan. So this is a really cool way to start, in my opinion. It's grotesque. It's fucking, you know. But then she wakes from a dream.
Yeah.
So tidy start.
And normally the old waking up from a dream is kind of like, of course. But in an Elm Street movie, whether it's meta or not, you're kind of like,
yeah,
okay,
yeah. It's kind of
we're playing with the things that we usually play with. We're on the track that we are normally on. We're just taking a different look at it.
Yes. And then incorporating things like the earthquakes and that into play. Yeah, Wes is working on a higher plane to the fucking bozos who were working on Freddy's Dead.
You'll never let that one go, will you?
Never. I'm never going to
rekindle that hatred.
Again, when we get to discussing it, I will bring this up because There's something about this franchise that has now been on my mind, Jared.
Okay.
That, yes, I probably should have seen it at the time, but looking at it more closely, you kind of realise something quite important about this franchise.
I'm intrigued.
Yeah,
I am intrigued.
That other franchises don't have.
Is this going to be something from you, though, that's been like what I've been spouting over the last 2 to 3 movies where I'll just say something and then I'll fucking listen to myself back?
What it'll be is I'll get
don't
to
listen
it.
to that. That's fucking stupid.
What it'll be, Jared, is I'll get to it and then you'll just be like, that wasn't worth waiting for.
That's pretty... the fact that they got that shit basically, you know, sent out the second unit to get all
Pick
that
up
shit
some
is
actual Quake
fucking
board,
crazy.
yeah,
Yeah.
like that.
The fact that it all sort of happened.
Look at that. He's making fucking
hell,
Freddy
Freddy.
faces in his oats.
Oatmeal Freddy.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, I again, another thing another positive I'll dish up is I think performances are pretty decent.
Yeah.
You know, like they're natural, they're a bit more natural. I think it's because they're given room to be themselves.
Yeah, and Nico Hughes was a really kind of an engaging sort of young
He had a
actor.
number of films, didn't he? He had Pet Sematary.
Yep.
He had this.
Mm-hmm.
He was in a Bruce Willis movie, Striking Distance. No, not Striking Distance.
Spawn.
I love Striking Distance. Was he in Spawn?
Yeah.
Was he? Oh, fuck. He was in Mercury Rising. That's it.
Yeah.
Not fucking Striking Distance. But so he had a pretty decent career for a young bloke.
He did. Kindergarten Cop?
Kindergarten Cop, yeah. So he was working with everyone back in the 90s.
He was. It says here that he was also in Apollo 13.
Oh, shit.
Had a very good career. I have not seen that in years.
Yeah, good movie. Yeah, they feel natural because I think that they're given the opportunity to act like themselves.
Yep.
So you can incorporate a little bit more into the characterization if you want. And I think that Heather Langenkamp, this is her best performance for me.
Yeah, I think it is in this series.
She's a bit more seasoned. She's had those early films. It's 10 years later. She feels a little bit more sort of experienced, and her performance is good.
Yeah.
So, okay, so now we're getting into some of the more kind of, you know, the interesting aspects of, you know, she's going to do a talk show or whatever it is about these movies.
Which I fucking love that scene. There's some really cool shots in that scene.
Yeah, yeah.
Which we'll be getting to shortly.
Yeah. And I feel like Craven just has a better understanding of the material. So the material, when he wanted to do something with it, he actually fucking spent time trying to fashion something more interesting to do with Freddy.
Yeah. Well, I mean, at this point, it wouldn't have been hard to fashion something more interesting than part 6. But, yes, he deserves a lot of credit.
He does.
Because, you know, we're looking back at this one now. Okay, the box office, it didn't really hit at the time. But, you know, this one's strong in the rankings and the memory and the people's perceptions of it all now. This one's way up.
You know what
there.
I reckon? It was the fans just weren't prepared to accept it because it wasn't like.
Were you raging at the time?
No. I didn't see this in the cinema. I will say that I didn't see it in the cinema. I think I never raged about it. I liked it. It just didn't. I really like that. He's watching Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yeah.
And again, Tina, why are you in a fucking see-through bag? You're dead. I mean, clearly that's not protocol. We ran out of black ones.
Yeah, we've run out of body bags. You just get me a bit of Glad wrap over there. We'll just fucking
Get me half a dozen Ziplocs.
we'll just fashion something together. Yeah. Bad form.
Yeah, bad form from the fucking... Yeah, so, again, she's starting to... They link it to some other things as well.
Yes.
Like a stalking angle.
Yep.
And again, these are higher kind of... This is a higher thinking. Jesus Christ, clearly
People like us are obviously higher thinking too. We can't even put the fucking words together that we're trying to get coming out of it.
I am not a high thinker. This is kind of...
Where are you pegged? Are you a kind of intermediate?
Yeah, I'm kind of a middle ground.
I'm sort of a beginner when it comes to thinking.
Yeah. I try to think little. I don't think much.
My perception on things is that your brain's it's got to last you a while, so you don't want to push it too hard too early.
It's like a car fresh out of the fucking gate.
That's right.
I don't want fucking putting it on like highway driving day one.
I got to keep the miles low because I'm a little concerned about what happens when it hits 100,000k.
They say you got a lot of city miles on your face. I don't want city miles on my brain. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I've got a well-earned head. I don't want a well-earned sort of brain. Like, I don't want that situation happening. Because as I told you, Adam, I'm getting fucking told off by a godmother today about my...
Yeah. Well, from what I heard, Jared, you're all doomed. That's not mistaken. So
I'm pretty sure it was fucking Crazy Ralph.
Yeah, so. I'm pretty sure he was... LA limousine, madam. So she's just fucking shit canned whoever was on the phone.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, I agree with you, Jared. I mean, I want to keep my brain... like limited miles because I've got a face that looks like I've been to Canberra to Sydney and back every day.
yeah, on your face.
yeah, face down.
Yeah, I don't want to be pushing my brain like Quint's pushing the fucking orca.
Yeah, fucking turn it up.
I'm just pulling back.
Pull back. Just let it. I like to cruise.
Just coast. We're just coasting. We'll just let the current take us for a bit.
I like the introduction of introduced us the babysitter so we can have some fodder.
Yeah,
We've got to have some fodder in.
But does have an important role.
Yes.
And I think, like you, I think the stalker thing is kind of cool because we start with Freddy.
Yes.
And we're like, fuck, what's going on? But we start to sort of stretch out into some of the more real life concern and exactly what Craven's talking about, how he kind of wraps up. Scary movies are wrapping up shit that are sort of safe ways to explore the real troublesome shit like this.
Yeah. But we're going to be late. I mean, whenever a babysitter turns up to a household for frazzled wife and a husband who's never around, I expect fucking bunnies to get boiled and other such fucking lunacy to go on. And as I told you when I watched Hand That Rocks the Cradle, I expect to see a very slow-witted Ernie Hudson told he's going to be murdered.
How dare you? How dare you? Ernie Hudson deserves better than that.
Yeah, or Michael Jordan.
Ernie Hudson, a.k.a. Michael Jordan.
Not Michael Jordan's father.
Yeah. Unfortunately, the bloke that played Michael Jordan is now in prison for killing his wife, so...
Is that guy who was in...
Yeah, Michael Jace, wasn't it?
Michael Jace. He was in The Shield.
Was it The Shield? Yeah.
Was it The Shield?
Yeah, something like that.
Michael Jace. Check out that guy's hair. Oh, fuck. Talk about clinging to some scraps.
Mate, just get the clippers out.
I know. You've got fucking party in the back, but no business.
Party at the back and it's fucking deserted up front.
Yeah, it's an broken down industrial area.
Business is closed. Going out of business sale has fucking wrapped up.
Look at that. Fucking hell, he looks terrible.
Yeah, speaking from experience, get the fucking razor out, brother. It's time. It's time.
As soon as you start to get a feel for the fact that the middle portion of your head has no fucking hair on it.
Well, as soon as the middle portion of your head has fucking nothing left up there, mate. Jesus.
I mean, talk about receding. Fuck me. It's run off.
Yeah. His hairline's fucking down the crack of his pants.
All right, so she turns up to the onto a talk show. And again, I love that idea of like bringing Freddy into this real world scenario where another version of Freddy exists on film.
Yeah, and
But
I like
there's this version of Freddy.
I like that because the people sitting there in those masks. There's already a creepy little fucking vibe to that.
Yeah, I like that.
And then England comes out and he's acting a little bit like part 4 to 6 Freddy, if I recall. He's fucking carrying on.
Yeah, he is.
But then we squeeze a couple of really nice shots out there that start to set up this
You're
darker,
all my children.
Yeah.
Thing.
Would you let him see some of the movies? Well, fuck. Hopefully not part 6. If he
I've
has to
let him
watch
see
that, I'd
4
say,
through 6
"Hey,
just so I
I
can
don't
find
wanna
out
watch
what
it again."
absolute nutter shite is.
Yeah.
And then
I
he
don't
can
wanna
work
watch
his
it
way
again.
backwards to the good ones.
Mm.
Would you trust Robert Englund alone with Dylan? I'd be afraid he'd make him a fucking hammy actor.
Yeah.
Dylan's fucking hamming it up from now on. Look,
Yeah,
again,
every time I turn around, he's looking at me going, blah. Carry it on.
yeah, doing that sort of shit. Yeah, I do.
Yeah, see, that is very much the Freddy
the
that
Freddy of old
we had gotten used to. That's you know, that we'd fucking that started in part 3, but then went pear-shaped in 4 to 6.
Yes.
I like that he comes out doing that sort of shit.
Yeah, shtick. And then he kind of...
Because it's kind of like, you know, Wes recognises it and he's going to fucking reset things a little bit.
Yeah. And again, I think England's performance here is better.
Well, yeah, I mean, he's by going hammy in this scene. Yeah, I love that shot.
Yeah.
By going hammy in this scene, it's like, well, England's doing
the real
the
Robert.
right thing. He's doing the
The
right
real
thing.
Robert. He does look different, doesn't he? You don't expect him to look, you don't expect him under the Freddy makeup. Remember, it wasn't him initially. It was actually the guy who was in Titanic.
David, what's his name?
Yes. And he'd actually done a makeup test and everything.
Yeah.
That would have been super interesting.
Yeah.
To see what another actor would have done with it.
But you know what? I think England, the thing I love about England, and we talk a bit of shit about the bloke, but I do love him. He fucking latches onto it. He'll talk about it at length. He hasn't shied away from it. He hasn't Betsy Palmered it for a decade.
Why is there two guys fucking juggling in holy shit
know.
in the background?
Obviously, Betsy Palmer, she didn't want a fucking bar of Friday the 13th for a long time.
Yeah.
Eventually came around. England's more, like the Kane Hodders. He was always
What
up
about
for
Kevin
it.
Bacon? Has he come around to it?
Kane Bacon's come around.
Yeah,
He likes it, but he's not doing conventions and shit.
No.
He's not sitting down to talk to you for any old interview request about Elm Street.
We all know that Kevin thinks to himself in his head, fucking losers. Is that what we're thinking?
Yeah, I think so.
I really like this sequence here where they sit down with her to discuss the new project.
Yeah,
I think it's really, really cool.
You telling me
It's
Kay Bacon's the type of bloke that goes, "Hey, how you doing?" and then he turns around to his publicist and goes, "Get me the fuck out of here."
No. I think Kevin's I think you'll find Kevin's a really decent
Kevin's
dude.
a nice bloke. Kevin
Yeah,
popped up on that fucking ABC show about your 5 favourite songs or whatever.
Did he?
Yeah, on ABC Australia. Kevin doesn't need to be doing that.
His 5 favourite songs.
Yeah.
Fuck, nice of him.
Are they 5 Bacon Brothers cuts?
No,
you think?
I think
5 cuts of bacon.
Yeah. Fucking hell. They're the
he
kind
had
of
come
bacon,
in-
yeah, Jared. No, they're the bacon cuts where you get the cases of shit.
Yeah, if he had come in with some of that work, I would have been loving it. You want 5 slices of bacon? I gotcha.
Yeah.
Like,
But no, I think Kevin, but I think Kevin isn't willing to kind of sit around and talk about how the fact he was fucking murdered by Tom Savini.
Yeah.
But he's got nothing to be ashamed of.
No.
Because that's one of the iconic fucking deaths.
Well, who's better, Bob Shea or Wes Craven in the acting stakes?
Well, Bob Shea has played a leather bar employee.
You're saying he's got more range.
Yeah, he's got
more range than Wes.
Yeah.
Wes can only play one thing. He can only play Wes.
He's like, not even that well.
Shake and stretch.
Yeah, not even, he can't even play Wes very well. That's the only problem. No, Shay is probably slightly better, but I really like this. How they're talking about a script, about bringing Freddy back. Wes is involved. New Line, the people at New Line are fucking excited. Like, I really like the way it's kind of incorporated. And that they want to bring her back, and that she's uncomfortable. Kids love horror. I mean, kids have been scared by me in leather for years. Yeah. And this is where we roll back to the stalking stuff. Yeah, we kind of point out. Oh, the script. And then I like this, So we're trying to tie that stuff to the script he's writing. Any of the stalking stuff, any of the weird dreams, the earthquakes. We're tying it all to what Wes has been writing for how long.
Yeah.
And I like that. It's another really cool kind of. You know what we should have had? Bob Shay should have been like fucking Les Grossman. He should have been fucking Les Grossman.
I was surprised he didn't kind of say, Wes is keen. He had a couple of fucking bombs under the belt, so he's looking for any little splash of cash.
Wes was making fucking vampire movies with Eddie Murphy, and they were shit. Yeah. And so he's making his way back. But also, just throw in, but we don't really need that now because we've got other projects.
On a tangent, I was flicking through that Wes Craven book that I got that goes sort of through film by film.
Yeah.
There was a line in there that said, Eddie Murphy was very interested in making a horror flick. Wes was very interested in making a comedy. So did you guys speak before? It's like you're crossing over going, great, I want to do one of your movies, but it doesn't seem like either of you knew that.
Yeah, that would have been bad. He was taking his nap. I heard him screaming. Fucking hell. And then...
Nancy's she's a little frazzled there. Heather's a little frazzled, but...
Yeah. I really like the idea of the Rex.
Yeah.
The stuffed dinosaur. They use it very effectively throughout the movie.
Yeah. I mean, she's frazzled, but she's not saying, what the fuck's going on here?
Yeah. Have you been abusing my child?
Did you give him a fucking knife of some sort?
Yeah. Like, I'm firing the babysitter.
Get the fuck out. Pack your shit and get out.
Yeah. And then she's,
No, just hand him straight back.
Don't give the fucking kid back. Like, come on. The kids he's upset.
Yeah.
Jared, I can't get along with that glove. I just
can't. Do you like it better than the RoboCop glove?
Yeah, yeah. It's better than RoboCop glove, but
it's the same glove. It's just fucking filled over with shit, isn't it?
I don't like the one on his thumb.
The bone. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of the thumb.
But also, it's just, that is classic Freddy Krueger.
Yeah.
The glove.
Yeah.
Now, I understand that it was supposedly that it was like a manifestation of. It's not really Freddy. It's this manifestation of all these.
It's supposed to be more sort of demon-like. Yeah,
but that's not the point. The glove should be the same.
I mean, that's undercut when, you look at what he's wearing and expect him to kind of moonwalk into the scene.
Yeah. Or perhaps commit some sort of ritual with another group of young demon friends who are walking around in leather jackets.
Yeah. I think when they tell some of these people are signing NDAs, they're not told what they're actually working on. Someone sees the costume and they're like, it's the Trickster, for sure. 100%.
Yeah. We're making a fucking brain scan sequel.
For sure.
They're even bringing back Frank Langella. Langella said he'd be in it.
Yeah.
We couldn't. Unfortunately, we couldn't come to an agreement with Furlong.
No, that's right. So we'll have to get someone else to spout lines about being a sausage dick.
You sausage dick. Oh, one of the great insults of fucking modern cinema. You fucking sausage dick. Hey, sausage dick. Okay, so the gloves. There's no sausage dicks in this one. I can tell you that now. The glove is one of my less favourable elements.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough.
I think what you could have done is brought Freddy into the world. Okay, it's not meant to be Freddy. It's meant to be kind of an amalgam of all these trauma and all this shit coming out. But he could have looked like Freddy similarly in his like clothing and glove and everything, but maybe the face is different.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, excuse me. I like this. This is the part where you kind of get a hint of Freddy in the witch's costume. Is that right? In the book?
Is it?
It kind of starts to introduce that idea that kind of this is what we've always done to sort of contain our demons.
Yeah.
See on the legs?
Yes.
Wearing
red
the
and
Freddy
green.
colours.
And there's kind of...
shit. And it looks like what Freddy ends up being in. Fuck, settle down, mate. Settle down.
Yeah. You're trying to go to bed.
Yeah.
Have you been fucking drinking
Did someone
sugar
give you a fucking can of
products?
Fanta before we went to bed?
Did you come across my small bag of cocaine? That is personal use only. Thank you. Stay out of it.
Yeah.
And he's got fucking...
That's just
he's got
purely-
white powder all over his fucking nose.
I said Robert was the only one that was allowed to touch that.
Yeah.
And he touched a lot of it.
Yeah. And that's what he says to her as he's leaving the fucking the studio. Have you got that bag of coke in your car?
Yeah.
Okay, so I think there's at this point in time we have a really solid, like, we're building a really nice base of something different.
Yeah.
And adding to it, like, this whole stuff about Rex is protecting me from what's coming, or the monsters that come up.
Yeah.
And look, I could probably do with that. Like with a Rex in my bed more recently.
We've already told though, like you're fine. Freddy's not getting you.
But
you're not there.
No.
You're not there long
But it's not about Freddy. I've worked out that I'm the monster. Because I fucking sit there going, in the fucking middle of the night. Like some sort of fucking melodious fucking idiot. Even if you turn me on my side, I still won't shut the fuck up. I don't know what's happening. I think my soft palate is...
We need to get one of those fucking things jammed in one of those tubes jammed up your fucking nose while you sleep.
No, I want to try all the bullshit remedies that you find. Like, put this strip of shit over your nose.
Yeah. Get a bit of gaffer tape and put it just over your nasal passage there. It'll really open up your airways and you'll be good.
That's right.
I mean, fuck. That's dark, Dylan.
It is dark. And this is where we cut to Dad, who's falling asleep in his car.
Oh, yeah. Dad's sitting there going, fucking Robert, used all me fucking coke.
Yeah. Dude. Come on. You're on the wrong side of the road, date cake. But also, this is reminiscent of Dan in Elm Street 5.
Yes. Probably better.
But I like this.
You like that one.
I like this sequence here too.
This one doesn't have Robert quipping as much as the part 5.
Speed kills!
Robert, put the fucking bag away, please.
Now, he's on the wrong side of the road, but he hasn't realised. And now he's back over the right side. Here we go. He's fucking all over the shop.
Come on, mate. Jesus. Pull over. Stop, revive, survive. It's pretty fucking simple.
Yeah, but we've probably all been guilty of this shit. haven't we? Where you're a bit, well, but where you're a little bit tired and you're fucking struggling. But this is like, this is cool. The glove coming up out between his seat, right in the crotch.
So that's a case where the effects don't look fantastic, but they're kind of subtle enough that it's not ruining.
Why is he touching his old fella? Gives his balls a fucking good solid scratch.
Yeah.
No, but you know what I like about this though? It's once again the classic idea of like, no, everyone will believe, oh shit, he gets him fucking big time there, right in the chest. Everyone would believe that he died in an accident that was caused by his own fucking doing.
Yeah.
He had not taken appropriate breaks and he was tired and he fucking drove off the road and died.
Yeah, that's right.
We would believe that. So I like that idea that once again we come back to the key conceits of Elm Street.
Yeah.
And the stalker angle keeps this shit kind of like, there's a bit of like tenseness to some of that stuff. Like, when the phone rings or the doorbell rings, you're just not sure who it is because the stalker's out there.
Yeah, can you put that fucking creepy kid to sleep?
Yeah. I've got some bad news to tell you. Hey, shit. What are you doing up? So she finds out that her husband is dead.
Yeah, it was quite nasty, actually. He had a fucking glove embedded in his chest and fucking shit everywhere.
I want to see his body. I remember the morgue here being a little bit poorly run.
Well, I mean, fuck. If someone comes out and puts a sandwich on a body again, that's my standard. If they don't do that, you're pretty much a gold star.
Yeah, she's a good-looking girl. What do you mean? Well, she used to be. I mean, you just go over there.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Like, no, but this is not the Friday the 13th universe, Jared.
No, that's right.
Where you put your fucking sandwich on top of a corpse.
Yeah, that's right.
And not just any old corpse, one that's been rotting for fucking ever.
Wasn't there, I can't remember which one in particular, but isn't there one that puts a sandwich out and starts like licking his fingers and stuff?
Is that in Jason Goes to Hell?
I think so.
Yeah.
Come on, mate. Just a little bit of tact, a little bit of fucking...
They seem to let any old cunt walk into the mall.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
Look at this guy. Jesus.
Can I help you?
Look at the corpse over here.
He is. He's eating a fucking sandwich. Well, he had a coffee and something else.
A coffee? Maybe a donut?
He had a coffee and a donut. Well, where's the donut now? He had to put it somewhere. Sitting on a body. I guarantee you, Adam.
Yeah, definitely.
These fucking morgue workers.
Why are they all so fucking bad?
Because none of them have any...
Do you think any of them read the fucking materials?
No social skills, no.
like read the materials about what they can and cannot do?
No, fuck. You don't worry about that. Well, your customers aren't complaining.
No, they're not, but their families might be. She wants to have another look because she wants to see if there's some scratch marks on his chest.
Yeah, there's quite a few, actually.
Pull it back.
Oh.
The head's going to be all right for the funeral. Hey. So he looks,
Oh, shit. She just ate one of those morgue sandwiches on the way in.
Yeah. I thought you said that thing was fucking in a plastic container. You know what?
I think I just ate a finger.
Jared, I could just imagine me in the morgue. Right? I wander into the morgue. I see the first corpse underneath a white sheet, and I go, fucking vomit like immediately.
Well, I can imagine I'd come looking for you and I'd find you having a snooze under one of the sheets.
Yeah. I pushed the body off and fucked it off over there.
Yeah, where's Adam? Oh, it's for fucking the noisy corpse over there.
Yeah. He's going, he's making this weird fucking noise like a seal or something. I mean, that was a bit silly where his hand falls out and the fucking guy goes, oh shit, better put it back under there. This is where we finally get to see Johnny
The
Saxon.
hand's not the problem, mate.
Yeah.
It's the fucking the middle of the body being ripped in half is pretty much the issue there.
This is where we finally get to see Johnny Saxon. Robert.
Crazy Ralph. That looks like the bloke who told me off today. he's going to
Look at Johnny Saxon.
He's going to start banging on about
That was,
atheism any minute now.
That was Nikki Corey,
Yes.
wasn't it? From Nightmare on Elm Street 1.
Sue Garcia.
Yes. And we also... Look at Johnny Saxon's tan, though. Fuck me.
You got the Trump tan?
We said that he'd had a... We said that he'd had one of those fucking Final Destination accidents in the last.
Yeah.
This one, it's like beyond that. Where's, like, you're the babysitter.
Where's Dylan?
You're supposed to be looking after...
Yeah, Dylan's he's just got to help himself to a sandwich. I think there was a couple pop out of the coffin there.
She's diving down through the coffin to see... I mean...
Yeah, I do like that too.
What?
The fact that she kind of goes down, even though it's a
His
little bit of
body-
hammy, a little bit
Looks
of
like
hammy.
his body's in a bit of shit there.
Robert, yeah, it's not good. A little bit of hammy Robert, but the fact that she looks down in the coffin.
It was the hammy bit when he was like...
yeah.
As he's dragging...
Robert, shut your mouth and just fucking go down the hole, please.
Look at Saxon. Look at him. He's fucking talking about tan. That's like... He looks like Coffee Bean. That's definitely Coffee Bean.
Coffee bean? It looks like a tomato.
No, that is dark. It's dark roast for sure. Like,
Maybe just the lighting. Oh, thanks, mate.
may you all get home
Safely.
safely. All right. Fucking hell.
Yeah. Watch you don't accidentally step into a fucking sinkhole on your way home.
Robert Shea, Robert Englund.
Bobby Shea. Jeez.
Wes.
Wes was going to give himself a line, but thought better of it.
Yeah, they tried like update lines and Wes fucking fluffed them all.
Yeah.
They were like, Jesus Christ, Wes, you've got to fucking cut this bit out. Just look up at the sky.
Yeah, that's usually where earthquakes come from. That's what you're looking around.
What are you doing looking around up there? Is she watching Nightmare on Elm Street again? Are he watching Nightmare on Elm Street again?
He
The
is.
kid? Jesus.
Oh, good movie.
It's a great movie, but then, I mean, that kid's not old enough to know what's going on. How's he going to understand what up yours with a twirling lawnmower means?
Don't tell me you hadn't watched it by then.
No, I hadn't. I was at least like 12.
I think I was about 5 or 6.
Fuck. Who was looking after you?
Oh, I think I've told you before. Mum and Dad were at the neighbours having a barbecue.
And you thought, fucking, I'm going to throw this on. My
Yeah,
scar me for life.
Yeah.
No, I was a bit older. I think I was watching fucking Friday the 13th films before these.
Yeah, right.
I will say she's not. I wouldn't have said she was emotionally distraught after the death of her husband.
She's got a lot going on here.
Well, a lot going on, but
No, yes.
that's one thing that's kind of missing. A little bit of that emotional connection to the death of her husband. It's kind of glossed over a little bit.
It's funny too how it's putting her in that role of,
Almost like the mother.
Yeah.
In the first
Doing
movie,
that.
minus the grog.
Yeah. Of not really hearing it at first.
Yeah, and not... But this one has more of an understanding of why you wouldn't have potentially gone along with it.
Well, it's the real world, Adam. Straightforward.
Yeah, it is. Allegedly, it's the real world, but...
Come on, kid. Cut out the horse shit.
Yeah. It's like, get to bed before I fucking paddle your ass. Yeah.
Well, we are talking about,
Mummy's got a
movie
headache.
that was from the 90s, the 80s.
Yeah. I mean...
Couple of broken wooden spoons.
Yeah, I know. Or one of those fucking dad used to throw a slipper that had a fairly hefty base on it. You knew you were in trouble.
What are we doing? What were we doing when throwing slippers was how you dealt with it?
Like, you knew you were in trouble when you heard the fucking distinctive tone of like, fucking bang into the fucking wall next to you. Yeah. That's usually where you were like, okay, I may have overstepped the line there.
Kids are playing up again. Okay, let me get the slippers. Fucking hell.
But the thing about the slipper package, Jared, was you could reload on that.
Yeah.
You had two of them. So
we also, I used to
throw the first one.
I also enjoy the fact that we used to get a bit of Tabasco if we were speaking ill of anything.
If we spoke ill of something,
or even just spoke. Get the Tabasco sauce out.
I got one of those ones where Mum just jammed it in my mouth and tipped it up. I was fucking in agony. Holy shit. Parenting in the 80s.
Classic stuff.
Me.
Classic stuff.
I mean, you took the positive with the negative. Your parents would let you watch R-rated movies when you were less than double figures.
Yeah, that's right. But that's the funny thing.
But you were allowed to have Tabasco jammed down your throat. And
there was far less supervision. But then any time you seem to be in the vicinity, you'll get smacked on the arse, hit with a slipper, or having fucking Tabasco jammed down your gob.
Well, I think it was like in an effort to try and just like straighten you out. Because, I'm giving you some fucking slack.
Yeah.
I'm going to roll the slack in and fucking jam a fucking Tabasco.
Yeah, I'm giving you some slack. Now let's see what you've done with it. Oh, you're still swearing.
All right, okay, here we go.
Yeah, of course I'm swearing, because in the leeway you gave me, I was watching movies where people were telling to jam it with a twirling lawnmower. And
I remember going to see RoboCop when I was like fucking 13 or something.
Yeah.
And I told Mum, it's violent, but it hasn't got a lot of swearing in it. I was like, I watched it again after that, like a couple of years later, and I was like, well, clearly I was trying to minimise.
Yeah. Where's the Tabasco? You're telling fibs, so that counts.
I guess maybe the people getting shot in the crotch and guys covered in toxic waste and then explode on the fucking windshield of a car, and a guy getting blasted to shit by 5 million shots. That violence sort of, I forgot about the swearing.
Yeah, tame.
Look at Johnny.
I mean,
notice the salt and pepper? Notice the salt and pepper there?
He looks slightly dishevelled.
He looks a little dishevelled. He looks like a grandfather.
Yeah.
He's wearing one of those jackets. Like those fucking wind cheater style jackets.
Yeah, but of course the tan is still pristine.
Yeah.
Everything else.
Well, he's in Southern California, Jared.
Yeah, but he looks like one of the fucking California raisins. No one else does.
I know. And yet I've noticed too his hands are not as tanned.
We're calling things into question here.
He missed a spot.
Yeah.
So they're at the park. Like, this stuff's not too bad.
Look at Johnny, typically sort of...
Because this is where the...
having a screwy family.
Dylan does some, create some quite dangerous shit here.
Yeah.
I like it, though. I do like all this. Again, you're slowly unveiling some of the issues. You're not just ramming it down our throat that there's this Freddy-style person who's this manifestation of everything coming out into the real world.
Yeah.
We don't get to that until almost an hour in.
I mean, Adam, they're quite lucky that this was the 90s. The fact that,
Who put this fucking thing together?
That's what I mean. Like, the window opens, but if it was the 80s, there wouldn't have even been a cap on the fucking thing. It just would have been open for you to leap off.
Yeah, you would have been expected to jump off.
That's right.
Like, that was part of me.
Saxon would be turning around going, come on, pussy, jump off the thing.
Yeah. If you don't fucking land that thing, you're going to get a slip of fear in the arse later on. See, she's questioning this as like a mental thing.
Yeah.
Not that there is this thing.
But as Saxon said, if it was one screwy family member, the whole world would be a loony bin.
One bad apple, a whole bunch is fucked. I mean, honestly though, Jared, I think this looks like the parenting that we were getting.
Yeah, pretty much.
Don't tell Mum that I'm fucking up on the... I remember when my brother climbed the willow tree we had in the backyard. Yeah. I mean, that fucking thing was huge. And he climbed all the way to the top and then fell out of it.
Yeah, your parents would have heard them.
Yeah.
What's that? What the fuck's that?
Dad was mowing the lawn. My brother hits the fucking ground.
Yeah.
Dad probably just mowed around him.
I was going to say, he probably sat up and copped a fucking slipper in the back of the head.
You fucking get out.
I recall, Adam, going to, speaking of a piece of play equipment like that, I went to a preschool that had, so we're talking 4-year-olds and 5-year-olds running around here. This thing just had these ladders with big holes in the floor to go up and down the ladders. Yeah. So more than once, you'd be fucking walking backwards and you just go, boom,
oh, fuck.
Land on the floor below. Just thinking, what just happened?
Yeah. You fucking knew.
The 80s.
The 80s was dangerous. It was a dangerous
Can you imagine
period.
what it was like in the fucking 60s and 50s? Fucking
yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it probably wasn't great.
Robert, doing a bit of painting.
Hanging in there. Stuff in my mail again. What is it?
He's fucking sending me chain letters and that sort
telling
of
me
shit.
if I don't fucking pass this on in 10 days, my life's fucked. Is it that one?
Yeah, something like that.
It's like those emails you get.
Yeah. 10 people in 10 days.
I forward it on.
Yeah, of course.
I'm superstitious. So I just forward it on.
Yeah. Yeah, 10 people in 10 days or you'll be fucking cursed.
Robert's been fucking painting Freddy, hasn't he?
He has, of course.
Yeah.
But again, I like this that it mirrors kind of, we're not in with the group of friends, but it mirrors like the teenagers in some of the older movies kind of discovering, we're fucking sharing this.
He's so weird, Wes.
Let's not cast stones there, Robert. What do you think of his technique?
He strikes me more if it's a pro hard guy, which just throws shit on the fucking canvas.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not art. I'm sorry to tell you, that's not fucking art.
No, I think this looks all right. This is a tidy little piece that Robert's putting together here.
Heather, today's no good.
You're suggesting he's just fucking flinging cans at the...
but he's fobbing her off too, big time. Yes. He's drawing Freddy Krueger. I wonder if Robert is actually an artist.
I think he dabbles,
He dabbles.
chipping away at it.
There are a lot of shots here too that remind me of part one.
Yeah.
Stuff like this, where the camera's kind of crawling over the top of the bed and coming towards her.
Yep.
Very reminiscent of when the she's in bed and the crucifix falls on her.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. See, this is how you do something like this. Like, not like the remake where it just took fucking shit from the original movie and sort of shoehorned it in to something. You can make homages to the first film, but this is how you do it. You encase it in another story.
Yeah, it's not just an outright copy. It's kind of, there's a purpose, there's a reason why it's,
Yeah.
we're supposed to.
And we're playing with the conventions. We're playing with what Freddy Krueger actually is.
Yeah. It's not just, let's do that again.
This is a really cool shot too. I like this. Yeah. The glove comes up, the blades come up through the bed while she's asleep. Yeah. I mean, I know what he's trying to go for. It's kind of like it's kind of bone and
unfortunately,
like sinew and shit.
The big problem
flesh.
for it is it looks very, very much like latex.
Yes, that's correct. That's that's a problem.
I mean, look, I applaud the effort. It does look pretty cool, but when you look at it,
You
in the
applaud
movie,
the
it's
effort.
like
You applaud the effort of it?
It's like I do. I applaud it with one sort of, with a blade on the thumb as well.
Yes.
But it's, unfortunately, when you look at it, it doesn't give you that look of bone and flesh. It looks like latex.
Yes.
So,
which is a problem because it then doesn't. They needed to kind of like goo it up a bit.
Yeah.
To hide some of that.
Yep, I think so. And honestly, there's shots where the mask is a bit the same.
Yeah.
Because it's got like those pieces missing and stuff like that. Okay, I know it's not necessarily supposed to be human, but it's like there's a big chunk of what you assume is like skin missing from it.
Yeah.
So when you look at it and it just looks like rubber and latex, it's sort of takes you out of that a little bit.
Yes. Oh no, he's got fucking Freddy fingers on his hand.
Yeah, this is that silly game you're playing with a babysitter when you fucked up your toy, isn't it?
Yeah. Listen. Again, he should probably not have access to knowledge.
No.
He's a kid who's got a lot of problems. So is he's just playing this shit over and over? Saying like the Freddy words, never sleep again. Well, he's read them. They're in those like things that the stalker gave her. Oh, what's happening?
Oh, Dylan's had a fucking
Why are we
morgue
all
sandwich
having a
as well.
Jesus
Christ. Everyone's got food poisoning.
Yeah, she brought the fucking morgue sandwich home.
But they had a platter.
Yeah.
I don't know. They'd all fucking...
Yeah, it was a fucking charcuterie board, and I just happened to take a takeaway pack. And yeah, okay, the kid ate it. Okay, he's now very ill.
Diabetes? Was there a trigger event? Well, yes, there was a fucking burnt man with blades on his fingers.
But also, someone's sending me shit in the mail that says answer the phone. And by the way, a fucking tongue came out of the phone. He saw all this.
So I like this part where they're kind of insinuating that perhaps she's not doing her job as a mother, and they're linking it to violent films and stuff like that. This is all shit that Wes is...
This is Wes, Wes kind of questioning his own, the things that made him rich.
Yeah.
And popular.
A little. Anything more happened we need to know? Well, we watched Freddy's Dead. That's pretty fucking... That was pretty rough on him.
And the doctor's like, yeah, but that's not a problem. He said no trauma from that.
Did he say anything while he was still lucid? Well, he was lucid until I hit him with a slipper.
Yeah.
And then he said something that I wasn't happy with, so I fucking put Tabasco on his tongue.
He said something about being like scared or something, but it was drowned out by the fucking sounds of as I threw a fucking heavy-duty slipper at his head.
Yeah, I like that it wasn't just like your standard issue hotel slippers.
No, fuck those.
That thing had a soul on it.
It had some weight. Like it had weight. If it hits you, it fucking hurt. 9 times out of 10, though, he was aiming above you. It was a warning shot across the bow.
It was a warning
and he'd make it known that I've got a second one in the chamber.
I got to say,
if you fucking want to go again.
So you never dropped into can't hit a moving target.
Yeah, I never really pressed the button on things after that. I'll let that go.
Yeah, after the first one.
Are they putting the kid in like fucking care or something? Because that's the way it sounds.
Yeah.
You can't come home until you're okay.
Yeah, you're not allowed to come home yet. Why not? Well, you're giving me the shits at the moment.
Well, you've upset Mummy. So... I've tried all the tactics.
Yeah, I've tried all the tactics. So we're finally, we've ended up at the bad boys' home, and I'm just going to fucking leave you here.
We've ended up with you being fucking section. That's Lynn Shay, is it not?
Yes, it is. Yeah, there you go. It's good. Look, I'm fucking 5, but I'm not an idiot. It's not good.
Crush it up, put it in a bit of honey. This is the only way I eat this stuff.
Glass of OJ, that shit is squished up in there.
So they've got him on the gear. So
Jesus Christ.
Well, they're trying to calm him down.
Is it Hypnosil? Is that what he's taking?
Is he?
Is he on the Hypnosil?
He's probably on the Hypnosil, yes. He's on the Hypnosil, he's on the fucking, the ADHD meds, he's on Ritalin.
Yeah.
He looks fucking... Oh, he didn't take the tablet.
Come on, guys. Just amateurs. What are we doing?
He's fucking 4. And you got fucking scooped by him. You guys should be ashamed of your performance. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, you supposedly do this for a living.
Yeah. And you too, Mum. Because, but then again, you've been absent too. So I can't really blame you for that. Oh,
I mean, have a look. That's where I jump out of the car like the bloke from Houseboat Horror.
Yeah. Bloke from Houseboat Horror.
Waving the arm around.
Who gives fucking Alan Dale a serve in the middle of the road. Brilliant. I got to watch that because I still got that on DVD.
Yeah, yep.
Again, some little touches of like the earthquakes.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking
And
crazy.
there's the whole fault line. There's a fault line and stuff like that. She's gone to Donut King.
Is it Donut King or is it Duncan? Which one are we,
Doesn't
what are we
look like
drinking there?
Duncan. Doesn't look like Duncan. They probably couldn't get at $8 million budget. You couldn't get that. You couldn't get Duncan.
Yeah. Yeah, this is. It looks to me like she's drinking X-brand donut coffee.
Is this like who's she ringing? Is she ringing the New Line office?
Yeah, she's ringing and saying, "Look, I'm out. I thought this was going to be an easy
What's
job,
the pay packet?
But now I'm getting slashed up at night.
I'm getting attacked. I'm getting phone calls from some scumbag. Look at Wes's house.
Yeah, I
High
wish
in
I
the
could
hills.
tell you where the script was going. It's called People Under the Stairs. It's a little bit out there, a little bit
Yeah,
wild.
where's it going? No, it's called Surfing in the Rainbow, and some guy gets his ball bag fucking nailed to the ground. Okay.
Oh, thanks, Wes.
That doesn't sound historically accurate. Yeah, Wes is not an actor. Wes struggled.
He does a touch. The great man was not made to be in front of the camera.
Definitely.
This shit
not.
is pretty interesting, though, that he's talking about it.
Yeah, and the fact that it's capturing shit from what's actually happening.
Yeah.
I really like that. It's kind of like it's really unique. This idea.
Yeah. He's talking about watering it down to make it easy
he's
to sell.
expressly talking about the franchise.
Yep.
Probably most likely talking about Part 6.
Yeah.
Like, so this is where we're getting
Been held
out there.
captive, but thanks to that last movie, it's been really fucked up.
You know what I mean? Like it's this is where we get into some deep thinking.
Yeah.
We're talking about the whole idea of the genie in the bottle. We let it out.
This is where he loses
used
me.
to play Freddy Krueger.
He starts getting into the deep thinking, and the beginner
Yeah,
thinkers
and
like
I
myself start going, fuck.
Yeah, the medium range guys turn him off. Yeah. I have not got time for this.
Yeah.
I have not.
My mind just starts going, yeah, okay. It's like-
Yeah. The fucking small donkey with the flies over his head. Sure. Or the cymbal playing monkey. He's fucking going off. There's no doubt about that.
I mean, I've never felt as seen as when Homer's sitting in church in The Simpsons. They're like, anyone's got something to say, speak now, and he's there going, da-da-da-da-da-da. Hey, da-da-da-da. That's kind of Wes gets too deep. That's what starts going on in my head.
Yeah. But it was you that gave Nancy her strength.
It's not my fault. Fuck. I just got the typewriter out. I didn't know this shit was going to happen.
Do we look at we look at the script at one point, don't we? And it actually has that sequence.
Yes.
It's just happened. I think that's very cool to have that.
Yeah.
It's creating real life. How much is it going to?
Well, you know.
You're willing to play Nancy one last time. How much are you going to pay me?
What's Bob offering?
Is it scale? Because if it's scale,
It's a no.
no,
It's a
it's
no
a
for
no
me,
for
dog.
me and my agent.
Sleep deprivation can produce trance-like states. I'm sure you've encountered some of those, Adam. Or, no, fucking sleep deprivation is not an issue for you.
Yeah, no, it is. It is.
It's just short bursts.
There are times when I know what it's like to be deprived of sleep.
So most people, when it comes to sleep, are like marathon runners. You're like the short burst athlete when it comes to sleep.
I'm a sort of a fast twitch fibers guy. Fuck me. What am I doing up at fucking 3 o'clock in the morning?
I don't know.
You know what, though? I get a lot done.
You get a lot done, but you're up at 3 in the morning.
I managed to write 2 books from waking up at fucking 3 o'clock in the morning, so something decent came out of it. Oh, so they died too. So the other 2 effects guys died. Okay. I mean...
Yeah, well, that was Bob Shea after looking at their fucking work on the latex gloves.
This is fucking Bush League. This is Bush League. You know what, though? That mug of coffee is... that coffee machine, again, nice throwback to the first film.
Yeah.
And... You wouldn't drink that in this day and age. You'd have pellet coffee or whatever it is. Nescafe. Yeah. You'd be doing something that fucking Clooney's flogging.
Yeah, of course. The Americans still like a pot of the black stuff, though, don't they? The instant.
Of course.
Of course. Of course.
Of course.
Not over here. She'd be fucking ordering up a soy latte with a triple pump of caramel, something or other, like.
Yeah, that you get a soy latte, it'd be something a little bit more fancy than some pot of fucking black shit that's in there. Like, it looks like black urine.
Yeah.
This is cool. This is cool.
Yeah. And Miss Me is, I'll accept that. It's not some silly fucking silly attempt at comedy. Look at the strides.
He is in leather pants. Why though?
Well, because that's what demons do when they upgrade. You can't just wear the same old sort of black denim or whatever.
He's in leather pants. He's also in like black sort of boots.
Yeah. I do like when he gets the full sort of get up, he's got the long coat.
Yeah, I do like that.
I don't mind the long coat. But the leather pants are... There's question marks.
Well, he looks like he just came off stage.
Stage where?
Well, the same club Bob Shea was in part 2. Okay, so she's been gashed by his blades.
Mm-hmm.
So again, we're having that whole thing about, it was actually real. Whatever was happening was actually fucking happening.
Yeah.
She is the worst babysitter ever.
Yeah.
It's just no fucking, not even, like, she's done nothing but misplace that child.
Yeah. We're here because of you. This all started with your babysitting.
Where is Dylan? That's what I'm saying. Where the fuck is he? You have not done anything, and I am docking your pay packet.
I mean, we're treating this like a hospital, but it appears to be some sort of prison.
Yeah, exactly.
At the moment.
Dylan's currently getting fucking lobotomy.
Jesus Christ. My, it seems you've had an accident, Miss Langenkamp. An accident, all right. I like that they look at her, though. The part of this is like they're looking at her and they're like, you're self-harming.
Yes. That's
so
cool.
Again, it's all sort of...
Once again, a nice little...
Wes has put some thought into what Freddy's doing and, as you said, how it's going to be perceived outside of...
Yeah, because that would look like cutting.
Yeah. Yes, of course. I felt it.
Yeah.
Call security.
Who is this lady? Like, she's an actress that I think had done some stuff, and Wes sort of brought her in. I think she was a little bit more sort of well known.
Obviously to you too.
Not to me specifically, but I think maybe she was in some 70s sort of, classics or something. She's starting to think she's an absolute moron.
Yes.
Like, the doctor's just like, oh my God, I gotta listen to this fucking twaddle. Yeah, so again, they're tying it back to like the son's well-being. They're making out like she is a shit mother, and that the son, they need to potentially take the son off her.
Yes.
And that's a cool like addition. It just adds more emotional heft and stakes to what is going on. And see, she's just fallen asleep. Like, you're seeing her fall asleep in the chair in the hospital room. So then we get like Freddy coming into the dreamscape and murdering the kid's awake.
Yeah, don't do that. Jeez. Yeah, I think you're right. They benefited from pretty solid acting performances all around.
Yeah.
Because this stuff... Jeez, get off the sandwiches, boy. I already told you.
What have you been eating?
I think, like, for a kid of his age...
That kid's been fucking eating off the floor, Jared.
Yeah, definitely.
Sure.
Pretty hard to get...
yeah, it's hard to find good young actors who can do that sort
especially
of stuff.
in, like, scary... Like, trying to do scary little bits like that. He manages to get something out of it.
Yes.
Little bull is full of something. God, shit.
I mean, they would commit you after this. They would commit you. Of course. She's going off,
Well, they seem to have the power to do whatever they want with the child, so they're just fucking saying, yeah, throw Miss Langenkamp in room number 2, please.
I suggest you go home and get some rest.
Everything's not fine. The food here is shit.
Absolute shite.
We're all fucking sick.
Fucking high protein gruel. So again, is she asleep? You know what I mean? Like, is she dreaming?
Yeah, so that in this one, it's a little less clear there, right? Like, it's not. They don't really. They did talk about the dreams a little bit and the sleep, but it's not as black and white.
It never becomes like the key.
Yeah.
Situation or what we're looking for.
Yeah. So yeah, I take it as still that's the case.
Yes,
it's still that you fall asleep and Freddy's in on it.
Yeah. Can we go get Rex now? Bad man's getting awful close, Jared. Awful close.
I'd love to, kid, but you're stuck here. You're not going anywhere.
Yeah. Can you need to sign a waiver to release him? I'll sign it tomorrow. No, the freeway.
Yeah, Julie's going to stay right here and look after you, just like she's been doing for the past 2 to 3 times that we've been together that have all seemed
Julie's
to end in
stay
disaster.
here. Julie's going to stay here and then let you out of her sight within 5 minutes. So clearly I'll be looking for you when I get back. So they're arresting her? Oh, but that's because she was going on like a loose cannon in the hospital. So clearly, once again, though, things are starting to shift towards her being seen as like a poor parent and uncooperative and all this sort of shit on the side. So that helps to build the idea that Freddy can get at her, get at the kid.
Yep. Every time a nurse walks into the room, I'm skeptical that it's, I need to confirm that it's not Robert Englund.
Yeah, I usually cringe when I think of Robert Englund in drag. Giving the kid a sedative.
Always a good idea.
Would they give him Hypnosil?
Yeah, definitely. Of course.
Oh, shit.
Oh, jeez. Take that.
Hypnosil's in pill form, though.
I like that. Hey, you can't do that. Look, Heather's going to be arrested. The babysitter's going to be arrested.
Mm-hmm.
As you kind of said, that all works because it's, Freddy's actions have been sort of set up to make it all look like, and this is where Wes has been considered, like it hasn't been quite as much in the previous movies.
Yeah.
It's all been considered that this is what it's going to look like.
Yes. Agreed.
What are you taking? What are you asking?
What do you want? What sort of gear are you on? Let's talk.
What do you want and how much are you paying? Because I got some good shit here that we can talk about.
Would you like a bumper coat? Come on.
I like that too, that it's sort of because of the way that it's set up as the movie within a movie sort of scenario for the series, that the doctor's talking to her like, are you seeing Freddy?
Yeah.
And she's like, yeah, if you say yes, you're fucking crazy.
Yeah.
You're actually certified.
We could put Dylan in foster
Johnny
care.
Saxon will be putting you straight in the bloody loony bin that he was talking about.
But we're putting him in foster care. Give him to John Saxon. He can look after the kid.
Yeah, wasn't there some leathery guy here that was visiting previously that was a grandfather or something? That head looks really beefy in that shot.
Yeah.
Like it's really sort of chunky looking. Although, as I said previously, I like the whole get up a little better than the. So the glove not super successful, but I don't mind so much like the green.
Facially,
hat
I think it looks fine, and I really like this sequence because this is another callback to the first movie.
Yep.
Here's Julie being yanked up onto the roof and carved up. I mean, obviously...
Oh, what did you give her?
Yeah. I mean, surely the doctors and nurses would be like, what the fuck's happening here? And then Freddy looks ridiculous with those boots on. He looks like fucking Frankenfurter.
Okay, so we're 50-50 on the costume. Obviously.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the costume. Tight leather, tight jumper, glove with an extra fucking blade on it. Yeah, there's something really cool about that type of death, that they've done in several of the Freddy films, is that she doesn't land like in the first one where she lands in a fucking puddle of her own.
No.
Blood and shit goes everywhere.
It seemed to fucking explode.
No. Did she just...
He just gave the old elbow to the ribs. The boy, he's not going anywhere.
Yeah.
We juiced him up good.
Yeah. He's fucking way out of his gourd now. He is totally fucking off his face. Why wouldn't he have the ability to walk out of the hospital?
Because they said they'd sedated him quite heavily.
Still could walk out of the hospital. I mean, he's not like invalid or anything, so it's not like he wouldn't be able to just wander off. Thanks for that, John.
John spends the entire movie talking about people that are crazy. Yeah, this is something that ends up looking really good.
Yeah.
When you hear about them, especially the portion where she's in front of the truck and it's just like projected.
Yeah. I think a lot of this works well.
Maybe not.
This
everything. Maybe not everything looks excellent. Sorry, I went early again. But all that stuff, looks fucking really good.
Yeah, that looks terrible.
The cars, the section of them like walking in amongst the cars and stuff actually makes you kind of hold your breath a little bit.
Yes, it's quite...
Until Freddy gets involved. Kruger, you bastard!
Take
bastard!
me!
Bastard!
Bastard! Kruger! Yeah, this looks cool. The truck is zooming out of control. Yeah, this is quite tense. Some of those shots look a little dusty.
Yeah,
because they're like, early computer.
Yeah, but they're mostly like quick enough that it's just kind of blink and you miss it sort of scenario.
Yeah, that's right.
It's not lingering on.
Freddy, there's thousands of them. He's coming from everywhere.
Yeah, they've all got fat heads.
Yeah. They've all got fat heads.
Well, large bonces.
Swedes.
This is where you really dig into this shit, where it turns into the old house and everything, don't you?
This is cool. Yeah.
And Saxon starts referring to her as Nancy and...
Yeah. Some of this is where the movie's at its strongest, in my opinion.
You dig it?
Yeah, I do dig it. accent, I'm fragile,
Yeah.
motherfucker. Like,
Yeah. Alert me to your presence.
Yes. When I say hello, you respond with, Nancy, I'm here.
You don't give it the, I think he's talking to you, and just kind of ignore me.
Or you don't go like this, stand in a darkened corner and then go, Nancy. And then you go, do you know what I mean? Fuck me. Honest to goodness, get your shit together.
See, that one's almost, he says, Nancy, let's get outside, and you kind of almost miss it. Like,
Yeah. Yeah, and then I love that.
yeah.
He turns around and he's dressed exactly as he was in the first movie.
Yep. Yeah, nice shift.
Good shift. And then this is cool too. Freddy coming up out of the bed.
Freddy's dead. Oof, even hearing that makes me shiver.
Yeah. Even when it's not said in the context of the actual movie, when it's said that Freddy's actually dead, it makes my asshole pucker.
I like
It
that he
makes me
just
think that
casually
I
drops.
may have to watch it again.
Yeah, I like that he casually drops. Don't start losing it like your mother did. I can see why you guys were separated.
Yeah. You guys had a loving relationship, didn't you? Freddy is very quiet in this one. Doesn't say a lot.
Yeah, which isn't a bad thing.
It's just a ridiculous fucking costume he's wearing.
Yeah, you're having trouble with the bottom
I
portion of the costume.
don't understand the leather pants. Like, of all the things you could be in.
Especially when he's trying to sort of creep around, you kind of hear that. Like
leather rubbing against leather.
You're not creeping up on anyone in those.
Yeah.
She's in the full get-up.
Yeah, I really like this. Like, this is fucking... Like, this is a guy thinking about the craft. Not the fucking, like, just throwing together some shit.
Yeah.
Right? This is thinking...
No, this is thinking about how the shit should go together, not just throwing it together.
Not like, he hasn't just wiped it all over the walls. He's figure painting with it.
Yeah,
He's
that's
actually...
right. Any old monkey can do that. Like,
yeah, we've all done that. And we had those sort of almost like touchstones. Freddy coming up out of the bed.
Yeah.
You know, that type of stuff. Like we this is cool too with the tablets.
yeah.
In like
breadcrumbs.
Breadcrumbs.
Like,
I mean, take that many
Bringing
fucking sedatives and you're fucking off your
But yeah, bringing it back as we spoke about, it was kind of the last time that I really sort of developed a little more of an appreciation for the whole Hansel and Gretel kind of angle.
Yes.
And it really does sort of fit with Freddy with the boiler house and that sort of scenario.
Excuse me.
Although I don't believe the witch was wearing leather pants.
No.
How did we get there? How did we get there, guys?
Well, that's the thing. How did we get to? Yeah, I said that Wes was actually painting, using the shit to paint properly, but then hearing that, seeing that he's gone for leather strides, I feel like sometimes that painting was poorly done.
Yeah.
Like, there's just a couple of moments where he flings a bit of shit at the wall.
Just a bit.
Yeah, I think this is cool. The breadcrumbs of all the drugs and shit, and it gets her into the dream sort of world. She goes into it, goes down the rabbit hole. And she actually has to go into his bed, like under the covers, and it just kind of turns into like this sort of like tunnel.
Yeah.
Freddy's world is different though. When we get down there,
Yeah, it is. Like I said, it's kind of like that. It's kind of like the boiler room, but done in like a fairy tale kind of.
It kind of looks a little bit like a film clip that Russell Mulcahy would have directed.
Yeah, a little bit like that too. A dash of fairy tale, a large helping of Mulcahy.
Imagine some Mulcahy. Yeah, like this. I don't know how I feel about the. I get like this sort of stuff. It fucking looks ridiculous. Like the Freddy face where the water's coming out of.
Yeah.
I know it all ties back to the mythology he was talking about.
Yeah.
Well,
how it's, he's talking about how it's all this shit that's been going on forever. It's ancient.
Yeah, it's ancient stuff.
It all fits with that.
But I feel like that's the least strongest part of the film is actually Freddy Krueger.
Yeah, I don't know about that. Parts of Freddy, I agree, for sure. Namely his fashion choices.
He recently fronted Def Leppard. He's doing some casual gigs with Def Leppard.
Yeah, the glove is not a huge success.
No, it's not. Made a mistake there.
And that sort of stuff can happen when you got to remix the iconic sort of elements.
I think he was also deliberately trying to get away from it.
Yeah. You can see LETH written on that little sort of vase in the background there. Do you reckon he misspelled leather? That's where he keeps his pants.
Yeah.
She
opens the top of it. There's just a pile of leather fucking
come morning when Freddy sort of retires for the day. his work's done overnight.
It's one of the rare times, Jared, that I've wanted to see a villain sort of a day in the life of the villain. Like he gets up in the morning, scratches his balls, takes a piss, goes
over to the vase, gets the leathers out for the day.
What will I do today? Okay, the script again, bringing back the script. I love it. I love this. I think this is really clever.
My life.
Peter Jackson.
Yeah, so he's
Oh, there's fucking eels and snakes
Eels.
and shit. Yuck.
yeah,
How do you feel about his face? Yeah, too much.
It's a bit the same. Like when you look, as we said, you look at it and it
Too
looks
leathery.
like you said, a bit of goop. You get some goop on there.
Goop it.
It does look a bit leathery and a bit latexy. Sorry.
Yeah.
Like I said, I appreciate the work. That shit's not easy, and it does look like the design is good, but in the sort of in the run of it, when they're actually sort of running around, it's sort of you want it to look a little more realistic.
Yes.
Oh, take that. Take that.
Straight
Krieger.
in the back of the leg. Oh, was that in the Achilles? No, in the back of the thigh. I mean, the leather pants would have probably taken the brother's some of the heat.
That's right.
The heat out of it. I will say this, and I'm not saying it's really bad, but that Freddy, the fights with Freddy at the end of some of these movies have been a touch lacking.
Yeah.
And I think this one is no different.
No exception.
No. You know, like I guess it's hard because he's like
just
a dream demon.
sneaking around the lair.
Yeah.
Before launching his attack and
Hoo, ha, and then fucking leaping out behind like marble columns and shit. You know, like that sort of stuff. But they never really have big throwdowns with Freddy.
yeah.
I mean,
See,
he's not that type of villain, I guess.
No, that's right.
He's not.
And a lot of it comes down to
This is a bit of a play on part 3, isn't it?
yeah. A lot of it comes down to like we said, like the setting of it or
Yeah.
how they've gotten to where they're getting to. See, I like I think the design of this set is really impressive.
Yes.
Whereas a couple of, I mean, you put it in the church from part 4 and I'm happy as a pig in shit, Adam, clearly.
Yeah, of course, of course.
I mean, come on, Freddie, you can reach him. Come on.
You can open the door, Freddie. I mean, it's not that heavy. A little child did it. See, using the Sophia, is that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Scratching the metal and giving that sound. It's kind of like.
And he does look pretty, like he looks pretty scary in parts of this till we go to that old chestnut.
Inspector Gadget here.
We've tried stretching his arms a couple of times. It hasn't worked.
Inspector Gadget, fucking go Gadget arms is fucking
It's
there.
not Freddy's go-to move.
No. He's been
Like you said that, though, these are all callbacks. All the shit that's happening is callbacks.
Yeah, like her trying to get up the stairs because her feet are stuck.
The old stretchy arm should have been left.
Yeah.
That almost single-handedly kills the frights.
And
The
I
frights there too, doesn't it?
I love the way it's like, here's the extended arm, and then you've got Robert Englund's face going, giving this ridiculous fucking look. That could possibly also be removed. The fucking giant mouth with the tongue. Actually, that doesn't look too bad.
That has the it's like the same sort of thing, right? It doesn't necessarily look that bad. You can just very much tell it's just like a latex.
I love the fact that the tongue's there going, which is classic Freddy. Oh, there's a snake. Fuck! I'd be more scared by
Don't
that.
worry about Freddy. Get the fucking snakes out of here.
Yeah, I'd be like, ah! What's happening?
He's putting the...
Freddy. Oh.
They're putting the witch in the oven at him.
Oh, yeah, that's right. What I love, though, is everything's extendable.
Yeah, of course.
He's got fucking extendable arms, he's got an extendable tongue. Oh, God.
That is pretty gross.
But you're right. All of this looks latexy.
Yeah.
All of it.
The tongue at least looks a little goopier. Just a little bit. It looks like a fucking piece of bubble gum.
Yeah. But we cut to Robert Englund go,
We didn't need that shot of Robert Englund's face, seeing him fucking stab the tongue and going, ooh! Jesus Christ. That was not a strength.
No, it's not a strength.
Oh, God.
It's not a strength at all.
All right, get a couple of blocks of wood in there. We got him in there. Fire it up. He's got a little fork tongue. Don't look at me.
Look away. I'm hideous.
Oh, man.
Oh, no.
Yeah, those scenes are quite funny.
Yeah, some of that is
actually.
not his best. That is also not great. Neither is that.
You really lost it.
He turns into like the devil and his eyeballs pop out and shit. Like, but it looks really bad.
You've really lost it for the movie down the stretch there, haven't you?
No, I don't hate that, but I think the effects and Freddy's look are not strengths of the film.
No, not really.
Not for me. Not for me. Some of this is all right. Like, I was okay with the world because the only reason I'm okay with that is because he set the scene early on about it being part of, like, it been around for forever.
Yep.
So we pull out the final. Thanks for having you guys play Nancy one last time. At last, Freddy's back where he belongs. Regards, Wes.
Yeah, and all you had to do was lose a husband and a babysitter and
Don't worry about him.
Don't worry about
We can replace him. How much does it cost to replace my husband? Where are you, lady? I'm in the glove box.
Here you go.
Ah, brilliant. Okay, so, and that's what I love, coming back to the idea of the script. That's how we end. I like that. It's a decent way to end it too. It's understated.
Yeah.
So the credits are finally rolling, but there was a lot to like there, Jared. I would say I haven't seen it in a little while, but there's a lot to like with that. But again, coming back to the fact that I felt like some of the effects and that might have hampered it a little bit. But it's a strong, well thought out piece of work. And that's something that we hadn't seen in the past 3 movies.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Find the podcast at Podomatic or on iTunes. Don't forget to rate and review. Like us on Facebook at Thrill Me Podcast Australia or contact us at thrillme, all one word, all lowercase, at iinet.net.au.